Regardless of the resolution of the SEC case, can Ripple and XRP succeed? By the way, an individual from the XRP community says that the Ethereum Foundation paid them twice to disparage rival projects. Are we to think that his Ripple buyback is equally improbable? Last but not least, the major question of the day: is Ripple a scam? Stay with me till the end to find out. Check out this new video as soon as possible if this sounds like something that would be of interest to you. The native cryptocurrency of the XRP ledger, XRP, and the company, according to Jeff John Roberts, editor of Fortune's crypto newsletter, have finally identified a long-term value proposition. The newsletter with the heading Ripple and XRP might actually be real. Roberts admits that up until this week, when he met with Ripple president Monaco Long, he had never been convinced of the value proposition of cryptocurrencies. As noted by Roberts and previously reported by the Crypto Basics, the kings of crypto Coinbase and the next generation of finance now frequently believe Ripple and XRP have found a niche with Ripple's on-demand liquidity product. Additionally, the Odile product has expanded quickly in the last 2 years, from just 3 countries in 2020 to 40 payout markets today, representing close to 90% of the foreign exchange market. Long, according to Roberts, had emphasized that Ripple's success was due to its relationships with small and medium-sized banks, which valued the lower transaction costs. About context, Ripple's in order to facilitate low-cost, nearly instantaneous cross-border payments, Odile uses XRP as a bridge currency. As a result, the author expressed the opinion that the corporation may be in a position to flourish with this strategy regardless of how its legal dispute with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission turns out. All of this serves to demonstrate that Ripple, more so than ever before, has established a long-term value proposition for both the business and XRP, and that it may be well-positioned to flourish regardless of the outcome of its significant legal dispute. Roberts speculated that the blockchain payments company is still involved in a legal dispute with the SEC that has lasted for more than 2 years. As reported by Crypto Basic yesterday, the SEC asserts that the use of XRP by Ripple to fund its operations violates securities legislation and that XRP is an unregistered security. However, the SEC has lately stated her confidence in the case's conclusion. A decision could be made between now and the middle of April, according to pundits. The Ethereum Foundation, on the other hand, gave the group a $500,000 grant in 2021. A pro-XRP Australian attorney named Bill Morgan claims that the Ethereum Foundation funded nonprofit research and advocacy group Coin Center in exchange for prior work that identified other currencies as securities. Morgan stated this in a 2-part Twitter discussion today, quoting a section of a blog article from the Coin Center in 2016. Determining if Bitcoin is a security. According to the author, Ethereum is not a security because of its application-based platform, as Morgan has pointed out. When the facts show that revenues come primarily from the activities of this distinct and profit-motivated group, the article claims that projects with extensively publicized pre-sales or sales of pre-mined cryptocurrencies with a limited and non-diverse mining and developer community pass the Howey test. It's not clear if the Australian attorney sees this as a dig against XRP. For perspective, the XRP ledger was created by David Schwartz, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito in 2011, and it was released in 2012 along with the native cryptocurrency XRP. Chris Larsen soon joined the group, and they began working on the company's new coin, which eventually became Ripple. Importantly, the inventors gave the for-profit company that sold the pre-mined cryptocurrency 80 billion of the initial 100 billion XRP supply, and Ethereum likewise held a pre-sale in 2014. In a 2018 blog article, Coin Center makes the case that even though the pre-sale may meet the criteria for a security offering, the asset itself is not a security in its current form due to its utility. According to Crunchbase Records, Coin Center raised $1 million from investors in one fundraising round in 2017, in which Consensus Ripple, Abra, Bledsoe, and Shapeshift are mentioned. Also, the Ethereum Foundation gave it a grant of $500,000 in 2021. Incidentally, the most recent allegations were made at the same time that Coin Center's Neeraj K. Agranath criticized Ripple for giving $5 million to Greenpeace in exchange for the awesome statue that links Bitcoin to nuclear power. Later, Agricultural Walls would say that Chris Larsen, the executive chairman of Ripple's, and not Ripple, made the donation. In response to demands for comment, Coin Center responded that we have not classified any projects as securities. Following Tweety is a list of variables that a regulator might want to take into account when examining a certain token. You might want to find out if he believes that XRP matches the highlighted area. Larsen gave $5 million to Greenpeace's campaign. Change the code, not the climate, which aimed to persuade Bitcoin miners and core developers to alter the cryptocurrency's consensus architecture in response to environmental concerns, as it was reported by the crypto community last year. To further draw attention to the alleged negative effects of Bitcoin mining, the group released an app on Thursday under the name School of Satoshi. The statue has not, however, received the praise that Greenpeace and Bitcoiners have given it. Later in the video, we will examine this critically. Also, Matt Hamilton, a former director of developer relations at Ripple, offered his thoughts on Jimmy Valley's idea for an XRP bank. Jimmy Valley is the author of the XRP buyback proposal. In the past, Valley had suggested setting up a bank where investors could deposit their XRP and then use them to purchase gold. According to Valley, if all XRP holders agreed that the price of one token was $10,000 and they all deposited them in the bank, the organization would become one of the wealthiest. Along with being amusing, the concept also appears to be a con. The price of XRP is set by the market, not by someone choosing to falsify the records and approve it at $10,000, according to the former director of Ripple. Hamilton alleges that crypto entrepreneur Ari, a well-known figure in the XRP community, expressed a similar view and that she did not want to gamble with her assets. Hamilton has already refuted Valley's assertions, claiming that neither an XRP buyback nor a direct connection between the cryptocurrency and gold are feasible. A similar opinion is held by David Schwartz, the current CTO of Ripple and one of the designers of the XRP ledger. Such offerings have been categorically labeled as scams by Schwartz, who asserts that anyone promising huge profits at low risk is likely going to defraud you. The great question of the day is whether or not Ripple is a scam. Please remember to tick the notification button and subscribe to our channel if you want to be the first to learn about new developments involving XRP. A well-known Bitcoin maximalist named Corey Clifton has verbally attacked Ripple and its executive chairman Chris Larsen. Clifton is also the CEO of the Bitcoin instructional portal Swan.com. Clipstone called the blockchain payments startup a hoax and its executive chairman anti-human in a tweet from yesterday. A previous video in which the CEO of Swan.com asserts that XRP is an unregistered security and a pump and dump operation is linked to the tweet as well. Greenpeace's most recent attempt to raise awareness of the alleged environmental consequences of Bitcoin mining and an 11-foot-tall statue known as the Skull of Satoshi prompted Clifton's most recent pronouncements. To put things in perspective, Larsen contributed $5 million to the organization's Modified the Code Not to Climate campaign last year. Significantly, the campaign aims to put pressure on Bitcoin miners and core developers to alter the energy-intensive consensus mechanism of the cryptocurrency, a move that both Bitcoin fans and miners are vehemently opposed to. In essence, what they're advocating is that Bitcoin should move to proof of stake, which obviously defeats the entire purpose of Bitcoin, as if you don't somehow connect your consensus process to the actual world, Bitcoin would be completely destroyed. If you renounce that. In the video he included with his most recent tweet, he didn't say it. Greenpeace's Satoshi skull may not have had the desired impact, as noted in an article today, as many Bitcoiners think it looks cool. That has become Clifton's Twitter profile photo. We've reached the conclusion of the video, guys. If you liked it, please click like on the video. Don't forget to hit the notification button and subscribe. I find that the YouTube algorithm is greatly aided by this. Sharing this video with as many people as you can will also help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Let's spread the word about this, guys. Don't miss any of our stuff if you are a serious Bitcoin enthusiast. I'll see you tomorrow to discuss the most recent news that affects our entire community.